welcome back to my channel. Let's get into it. So today I'll be doing a refill on my client, one of my VIP clients, one of my favorite clients. Yes, I'm doing a refill on. So I'm excited. This set was like a fun set. It had art design. I did shave it off. I did prep the nail before I started. Well, I prepped this one hand before I started recording, and I just jumped right into it. So as you see, I dropped my first bead. I love this glitter color. It is really chunky though, so you really don't need too much of it, but then you also don't need too little, because if you do too little, it will come out looking transparent, and that's not the look that we're going for today. So yes, as you can see, I'm just cleaning around the sides, making sure that I touch every base that I need to touch, especially around the cuticle area. You don't want to flood the cuticles. You don't want to leave extra product on the cuticles. So just keep in mind, just make sure that you take your time with that. I'm going to go back and encapsulate the nail, so please don't worry, because of course when you do anything with glitter, you got to encapsulate. So here I am on the middle finger, and I just dropped my first bead, and for this bead I feel like it was a little bit too dry. I let it sit a little bit, but of course I'm gonna work through all those dents and make sure I fill it in properly so that it'll bring the color back to life. Because as you can see, this client had this set on for 3 weeks. She is a smoker, so the color is not as blue as it used to be. So when she get this refill, and after y'all see the refill, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I love it. But y'all, I should have waited before I went in to do the solid colors, or I should have did the solid colors first to avoid the glitter going into the next nail, because that's a solid color. But because I'm going to put a design over that finger, I'm really not worried about the glitter. I can just easily remove the glitter or cover the glitter once I put my design, so you won't even notice. My client won't even notice. She didn't notice, and hey. But that's a mistake that I did, and I want to let everybody know. Please, if you're going to use a glitter, I suggest you start off with the solid colors first and go back to the glitter. Only because the glitter can get stuck in your brush and can travel onto the solid nail that you're trying to get. But of course, like I said, I'm going to cover it. So as you can see, I'm using a blue. It's called Sky Blue. It's by AMG, and the green that I'm using is called Monster Green. I love it. Now, as far as the AMG glitter, they don't have a name for their glitters. They only go by numbers. I'll leave the number in my description when I upload the video, because of course I'm doing my voiceover. So as you can see, I'm just laying down one bead, and I really feel like with this client, she didn't need a lot of beads for the cuticle area, only because her refill was not that the set that she had was not that old. So if it was a little longer, maybe she waited another week or so, then I would probably have to do 2 beads. But because I just needed to cover the cuticle area, and I am gonna encapsulate. I just used one bead. I just used one bead of the glitter just to cover the cuticle area and make sure it's filled in. What I say, guys, is that it's good to encapsulate all your nails. Me personally, I feel like it's good to encapsulate all your nails, especially if you are a heavy-handed nail tech and you file, and sometimes you file most of the product away, because the clear just protects the color acrylic, so that when you are filing, you're not really filing all the color away. And then also, it just gives me that security knowing that the apex is good. But as you can see, I kind of flooded the cuticles on this ring finger. So I went in too fast, y'all, and I will admit that with this refill, my client did have something to do, so I was trying to record and make sure that I get done with her set in a timely manner. So of course you can see that the glitter is kind of going on the green, but of course I'm gonna cover it with design, so don't worry about that. My client won't be able to see it. I won't be able to see the glitter once I do the design that I'm gonna do. So this video is not recorded in real time. I did take an hour and a half with her full set, her refill, and I just speeded it up because, guys, I did not want this video or this application video to be a whole hour long because I did not prep her nails on camera. I only prepped one hand on camera, and so with that being said, I didn't want it to be a whole hour long, even though pretty sure once I add my other clips in, it probably will be. But y'all, I did not want it to be so long because a refill is real easy and simple, y'all. It's not that hard. Guys, it's not that hard. And as you can see, I did not encapsulate my monster green. I felt like with this set, she didn't really need all her nails encapsulated. As far as the green nail, I really was running out of clear, guys, so you have to compromise, and I did not have time because I was fully booked today. I did not have time to go to nail supply store and get green. I mean, a clear acrylic. And I actually really like using me a secret clear acrylic in the nail supply store that sells it. Is like an hour away, and then I'll have to order it online and probably be 3 days. So I really just was running short on it and was trying to compromise. So if I didn't really feel like that nail needed it, I didn't put it, because of course if it was too thick, it was no need. But yeah, so now of course you see that I'm already on the thumb. Like I said, guys, she really didn't need as much work done. It's maybe just to go back in and just fill in the spots of her nail that grew out. But yeah, so here, guys, my client did have a broken nail, and I did a soak off process and filed it down while I was doing my application on the other hand. So here I'm just scraping some of the product off, trying to get what I can get off. Because we was pressed on time, you will see me use a nail tip after I take most of the product off and just pop it off. But guys, I do not recommend doing this to your clients. This client actually was just like, hey, if you can get the nail tip and pop it off, that'd be good, instead of having to go back and file it a little bit more down and put it in to soak off. This did not damage my client's nail. It did not hurt my client. She was not in pain. So yeah, please don't come for me in the comments, because I know, but sometimes you have to compromise because, of course, people are pressed for time. She had something to do, so I didn't want to keep her waiting. Like I said, it was already thin, and sometimes once you put it in an acetone, they won't even feel it, the nail coming off, when you go in with a nail tip. I don't do this normally. I just had to do this because I had to get going on with this nail. What you see right there is is my client's natural nail in her meat. My client's natural nail and meat grows out together. Her nails grow real fast. That's why she get a refill every 3 weeks. Because her natural nail grows out real fast, and this can happen to anybody that wears long nails or that wear nails a lot. It happens to me. Before I did nails, I used to wonder what the hell that was, but it happens to me. So of course it happens to everybody. I did feel comfortable putting a nail on that nail because it was not damaged. Of course, that was just her meat. I would not recommend cutting the meat or anything because that can cause bleeding. So I just really leave it alone and just let her natural nail grow out. I only do one refill with my clients before they have to get a whole new full set. So by the time she get a new full set and we do a soak off and everything, that nail will be perfect. It'll be fine. That's just me. That's just how I work. Everybody's different. But of course, like I said, I was pressed for time and I had to get going because my client had somewhere to go. And we didn't need to make this full set. Like, I'm not going to make my client sit for a refill more than an hour. okay? More than an hour and a half, really, because 2-3 hours, no, that's basically a new full set. So yes, and I don't work over other people's work, so I don't do refills on other clients that had sets from a previous nail tech, and I also I just don't work over other nail techs' work. It just causes complications. I'm just throwing it out there just in case I have someone watching. Maybe they want to be a client, but they're like, I need a refill. Girl, don't come for me for no refill. I am located in Houston, Texas. So just to throw that out there. But anyway, yes, let's get into it. So here I didn't really get to prep my client nail as far as putting the primer on there because I wanted to wait until the nail was soaked off before I put the primer. I didn't want the primer to dry up or my client touch anything and mess up the filing process in the primer that I put on, and then it caused lifting sooner than we need it to be. So yeah. Okay, so here I'm going in with the index finger, just doing the same thing, guys, that I did with the first 10, the same little steps. I put acrylic where it's needed. I clean around the sides. I clean around the cuticle area. Guys, clean around those cuticle areas. Clean around those sides. I had the nail tech tell me that application is just, it doesn't matter. Yes, guys, application matters. That's number one. If your foundation is shitty, what do I always say on my YouTube channel? If your foundation is shitty, your nails are shitty. You want your nails to last. You don't want to have to put in too much work. You want to be able to cut down the time. You don't want to have to be over there filing away. Because as you can see, I don't have that problem. I just go in, I clean around my sides. I make sure that I have enough product. I make sure that the nail around the cuticle area is sealed. I do all of those. And in this refill, I recorded everything, the whole process, my thinking process when I went in to design my to the butterflies that I added on to this set. Y'all, I was not playing. I wanted y'all to see all of it so you can see what I do when I do my refill. I should have started off and did my filing process and how I prep the nails and stuff like that. That'd probably be my next refill video. But for right now, I did the ending part because I just really wanted y'all to see where do I get my creative thinking from. But I will say, if you can see on the edges that my client burned her nail, she smokes. Don't come for her. And that's why I like to just go back in with a little bead and just make the color pop more, because after all that top coat and stuff like that, and it been on the nails, especially if the client smokes cigarettes, she's 420 friendly, like whatever, it gives an effect on the color that you use. Like the color can be darker than probably what it was when you first did the set. So I just like to go in and just add a little acrylic where it needs to be. And I like to just clean around my cuticle area. Even if I flood the cuticle area, I just like to still clean it up, because when I go in with my e-file, I'm going to shave all that product off. I'm going to seal my cuticles and everything. So, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guys. So here I'm going in with my Monster Green to put one bead around the cuticle area. I love this color, Monster Green. I have so many AMG products that I do not use, guys. Like, I have so many. But I'm trying to transition, I'm sorry, y'all, into knot polish. I love knot polish. If it's not knot polish, then it's nothing. I got this from this nail tech on YouTube called Pretty Face. Oh my god, y'all, love her. But anyways, yeah, I love knot polish. It's perfect. It's like moving butter. Other than knot polish, I love AMG. I started off with this acrylic, and it's some colors that I have that just flow like butter. So, you know what? I really like them. Like, I can use their clear acrylic. I don't have no problem with that. Like, if I don't have my Mia Secret sorry, y'all. I always get that confused. But if I do not get my clear acrylic from Mia Secret, I always get it from AMG. I also go to my local nail supply store to get AMG products, because that's where they sell it at one of my favorite little nail supply stores. They sell it at another nail supply store too, but I really just don't really go there a lot. But yeah, I like AMG products. If it's not nail polish or AMG, then I don't really use it. I have some secret colors. I have some Valentino colors. As far as Valentino, I only like their like nudes or pinks. Really like their cover colors. I have Dynamics. That's a, I always talk about them in my YouTube, but I just feel like as far as their acrylic, it just has been like not setting as fast as it's supposed to, and it has not been the same quality. They did change up the formulas, so everything is different with them a lot. But as far as that part, yeah, I definitely try to use the same color acrylic. Even if I run out a certain color, like if it's AMG color I run out, I always go back to get that color, because it's like, you need that color. But yeah, guys, so here you're gonna see me do a full application of the blue acrylic. I do see and notice a little acrylic still on there. That is the blue acrylic staining. Not all of my color acrylic stain the nail, but yeah, it just depends on what color, what brand it is. Sometimes it does stain. I don't do too much worrying, because I just file what I can off. Only because I know this client probably wear this set for a week and a half longer, because I know her. I've been doing her nails for like 4 to 5 months now. I really didn't too much care, because I'm gonna have to soak all this off anyway, because she don't go nowhere else to get it soaked off. She only come to me, and so I just know. I know my clients. Like, once you get to having that same client all the time, you get to really know that client. You really get to know, okay, this is what she likes, this is what she don't like, this is what time she's going to come in a month. My client, she comes maybe 2 times a month, but I see her once. Because we had a process going where because her nails were real damaged from her always getting a refill for each set, so she stopped doing that, and she was coming once a month. But most of the time she might come 2 times a month or 1 time a month. But either way it goes, she comes, and you know what I'm saying, she gets these long nails, baby, and she loves it. And I just can't wait for her next set, because I'm gonna do something bright and exciting for her, because I did hear her tell me, like, girl, yeah, I want to try something different. So I'm gonna give her something different. I can't wait. So guys, I'm finna go in with my 80/80 file. I get these files from my local nail supply store. I'm actually running low, so I definitely will be going back to the nail supply store to get them. I use a new file on each client, only because I believe that if you use a new file, it makes the shape sharper. And it's also for sanitizer reasons. I just don't want, nothing to happen to my clients. I use a new file for each client, but yeah, I need to get some more soon. I'm using the 88 file though, and you will see me use both hands. I am a lefty, and as far as me being a lefty, I don't know how all other lefty nail techs use. Maybe they use one hand, and maybe it works for them. But it's like I have to use both hands because I haven't yet found a way to use my left hand and use both and be able to file both sides yet. I have yet to find a way. So I just use both my hands, and it really works for me. Period. Shape be on point. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. So it really works for me. But if you are a lefty and you're watching my video and you're a nail tech and you have any suggestions, or maybe you use your left hand, please comment down below and give me some tips, because y'all, I just been like using both my hands. I mean, hey, the shape be there, so it's no problem. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch me do my filing process, and soon I'm gonna be using my 5-in-1 bit from Dynamic. Guys, I love that 5-in-1 bit. That's my favorite 5-in-1 bit. But yeah, guys, just just keep watching, and you'll keep seeing the process and my look process. I usually use my duster, guys, my Melly Susie duster, but today in this look, I didn't feel like getting back out my duster. Like, I had already got it out. I didn't feel like getting it back out. So as I was saying, I was gonna be using my 5-in-1 bit, and guys, I'm using it. Okay, period. I don't feel like you need no other bit, but I am gonna start using like a cuticle bit just to get around my cuticles more, because I want them to be more, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, but this is my 5-in-1 bit. I use this bit for everything. I actually bought a new one. I have one for just soak offs, and then this one for when I'm doing a full set, because it's brand new. It's more sharper. And I just like it to cut down my time, like my filing time. I do not like to be filing nails for 30 minutes. So my clients already know when we get to the filing process, baby, this is only finna take like 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, we finna get you out of there. Okay, once this part done, everything else is gonna be fine. But yeah, guys, just keep watching my filing process, and then I'll jump back in when I feel like it's needed, because this is self-explanatory. And the drill that I'm using is my Melon Susie drill. I've been having this drill for 2 years. It was actually $60, and I love it. They also have another drill on Amazon. It's like $189 for Melon Susie. It just came out. I heard it's amazing. It's just, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna spend $200 on a drill. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say if I don't feel like it's necessary, then I'm not gonna do it. But I definitely did say once this drill, like maybe for my 2-year anniversary of doing nails, I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get the $189 one that they just came out with, because I want it to be more quieter. So guys, I was supposed to be doing the blooming effect, but when I first started off designing this, I did not pay attention because, of course, I was using a dynamic product and all the top coat bottles kind of look the same. So I had ended up using top coat. I ended up curing the nail and seeing like, hold on, this is not the effect it usually be giving. And then I looked at the bottle and it was top coat. I hate when people say you can use top coat and it gives the same effect. No. The blooming effect is way much better than if you use top coat. And I'm just gonna be real. If you use top coat, it just gives that line effects. But when you use blooming gel, because it blooms, like it after a couple seconds it starts spreading, so it gives that snake look, it gives that blooming look, it gives that I love it. I love it. Okay, so you will see the difference in it once this nail cure. Like you see right now, it's not blooming. If you would have used blooming gel by the time you got to the fourth line, it would have started blooming. You know what I'm saying? You would have been like, okay, yes, period. And I didn't really know this because I'm like, because I thought, oh, maybe I did like a thin layer of blooming gel, so it was taking a little bit more time. But I didn't really notice until I was like, okay, yeah, this is not the effect that it gives. Even when I put those dots on the side, it gives that, it spreads, it gives that blooming gel effect. So I definitely did notice that I did not do it, and you will see me having to shave it back off and redesigning it. So of course I'm just shaving it off because, like I said at the beginning when I was talking about it earlier, hey, I made a mistake and I needed to shave it off. I wasn't going to keep going because once I noticed, I was like, yeah, this is not the effect that I want. And I noticed, like, oh my God, why did I use top coat? But yeah, I see other nail techs talk about it all the time, like, oh, you use top coat, it gives the same effect. No, it does not, because top coat doesn't spread. It doesn't spread the gel polish because that's not what top coat's made to do. Blooming gel is made to spread it. So use blooming gel. Don't use top coat. Like, I don't recommend it. The thing that I will say about the blooming gel, and you see it's spreading as I'm talking to you right now. It is spreading. Is that it's up to you how long you want to keep the nail out before curing it. Me personally, if I do blooming gel effect on myself, I like it to spread more. I like it to really like cover the nail. Maybe make the, like, I use maybe like a soft white, but to make the soft white look like whatever color I use, gel polish that I use. So I like to keep it out more, but when I do it with my clients, I just let it spread a little bit, and then I go out and I go ahead and let it cure. So here with the index finger, I had ended up coming up with the butterflies because I looked at my dresser and I was like, wow, these butterflies really go good with this color. And I thought it would look good with the glitter effects that was going on. So yes, guys, I ended up loving this refill. I wish I would have had did this for her set, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved it. My client loved it. She was like, oh yes, girl. I wish I could have put that in the video, but she was excited about it. So yeah, period. This set was the shit. Okay. I will say that when I went on to the blue nail here, when I went with the blooming gel, I first thought, oh, let me do a white. I wanted to do it white with the white gel coat. I mean, not the gel coat, but the white gel polish on. Sorry. And I didn't like it. Even it had blooms for like 2 seconds. But I was like, no, this is not the look I was going to give, because I felt like the white was going to throw it off, because I don't have anything white. Not the butterfly, nothing is white. So I was like, yeah, it's going to throw it off. So, of course, you see me clean it off before I even have to waste my time and cure it. And I was like, I'm just going to use the same green color that I use. This gel polish that I'm using is from Dynamic. Me personally, I love Dynamic. That's my favorite nail supply store. But some of their products is just, is different from others, and their gel polish is really thick, but they do have beautiful colors. I will not lie on that part. So yeah, but me personally, I'm transitioning into nail polish. So just trying to see what their nail polish do, period. But yeah, I end up loving this set, guys. This set was beautiful. You will see the ending touches at the end of this video. So, yeah. I do want to say this, guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Even if you just watch and you tune off or you jump back in, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you if you comment every now and then. If you don't comment but you just like, thank you so much. I get very dismotivated about YouTube only because it's not moving as fast as I wanted to, but I'm gonna stay down because I know that y'all are watching me. The ones that are subscribed to me, y'all are watching me, and I really do appreciate your support. So like, comment, subscribe, share, let a friend know, like, share my channel, guys. I will start doing where if you are a new subscriber or you are a subscriber, I will say how long you've been subscribing to me, what's your name, and yeah. So I'll be doing that soon. But just, guys, help me out. Help me get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 44 now, and I need 100. By the end of this month, I need 100. Like, we need to be pushing this YouTube channel. So, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. At the end of this video, you will see the final touches, the gloss, everything, and how it came through. Thank you for watching, though.